Hello again and welcome back to Illegally Sighted. This is BGFH and I am back for another VR game spotlight video. And sorry for the weird cut in there. Had to lean in toward my keyboard to hit record, but that's what happens when you're in 3D. The game we're looking at here is finally I'm getting around to playing one of the free games that came with the Oculus Rift. And we are looking at a game called Lucky's Tale. Lucky's Tale. It is a pretty cute little 3D platformer. Kind of reminds me of a lot of something like what you would find in the N64 days. Something like Banjo-Kazooie, Mario 64. I don't know, Crash Bandicoot for a little bit. You know, Spyro the Dragon, that kind of a thing. But reminds me a lot of kind of, you know, just like I said, Banjo-Kazooie sort of a thing. It is, like I said, a 3D platformer in VR. And I've only played a little bit of it so far. I've played, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes of it. Let me sneak in real quick. I gotta find the remote. I'm going to turn it down one notch just because I want to make sure that the audio is good. So basically, like I said, it's kind of what you'd expect from a 90s 3D platformer. And one thing that I immediately like when I went into the game, it gave me the title, Lucky's Tale, and I hit start, and it just brought me into a little cutscene right away, just a short little blurb that told me the intro, like, oh, okay, we have Lucky, and I forget his little partner, Piggy, I think, and Piggy got kidnapped, and we want to go rescue them. So, we are setting out on this adventure. And we've got a pretty cool looking island hub here, complete with kind of our island music, which is pretty enjoyable. Now again, as you can tell, as I've been kind of fidgeting around the interface here, I can fully look around. And this is a third person thing. This is not first person. You know, when you think of VR, you probably typically think of first person because, you know, you are the experience. Nope, this time you're actually acting in third person as the camera. And surprisingly, it works generally pretty well. So even on this interface, I'm sitting far enough back from my computer. I can zoom in. Leaving home. That is my first chapter that I just beat prior to starting the video. So I've got all these different types of things like my time attack, my regular level, using the Xbox One controller, of course. Now I would say it couldn't hurt to maybe have a little bit more of an outline for the I mean, I can kind of, I can see it once I move it around, but for somebody who has, really has trouble with detail, maybe making that stand out a little bit more, which one is actually being highlighted. But we're going to play the first level, since I'm familiar with it, and then, before we wrap up, I'm going to go into the second level that I just unlocked. Okay. So let's go back. And here we go. Hey Lucky, how you doing, buddy? And this is, they said, I am the camera. Like, I'm so, what throws me off, and I'm still getting used to in this game, and I'm gonna fumble with the controls a little bit, because I want to use the right analog stick to pan the camera. And I forget that I am the camera. If I want to look up and down, if I want to look all around, it's on me. So it's something that I have to get used to. In addition, want to say hi to Lucky?
Hello.
Hey, buddy. It's just cute. I don't know, there's just something adorable about that. I don't know, I kind of get a kick out of it. I like this music, you know? It's just lighthearted, kind of got that, like I said, kind of Jamaican island feeling going on right now. In the story, it said like he's leaving a trail of coins, so you know where to find him. I don't know where he got all the coins, but hey. So we're just gonna keep on moving. Hey, dude, how you doing? Grab these for some points. Points, give me points. Yes, cower in fear. I can also do a butt stomp in your traditional 3D platformer style. Okay, there's actually some coins. Now, as a visually impaired user, I will say that I do have some trouble with depth perception. Like, I totally, again, like, seeing this on a flat screen, it might be a little bit harder to tell, but like, you know, I'm looking around this huge environment and I can totally see where there, you know, I can see there's depth. But at times, it's a little bit hard to tell for me, and this might not be an issue if you are, you know, have perfect vision or normal vision. Just lining up things, you know, like I'm hoping that if coins are floating in the air, if they have a shadow, so that maybe on the ground, so I can maybe line up, like, okay, I'm jumping, I see Lucky's shadow there. But I've actually had a little bit of trouble with just some basic jumps. And I think that's more to do with, like I said, my vision than it is any problem with the game. I mean, the game it controls perfectly fine. And like I said, just me getting used to the fact that I am the camera. So here, so in the beginning, I don't, you know, this isn't going to be a problem, but as, you know, you're doing a 3D platformer, as it's going to rely on a lot more, I don't know how complicated this game gets. I don't know how long it is. I don't know how hard it gets. Because they're using this as a way to introduce people to VR, so they maybe don't want to make it as complicated for people. They don't want to make it frustrating. They want to make it more inviting. Oh, okay. I didn't realize I could climb these before. I've never been up here before. So let's see what's going on up here. Okay. Interesting. Huh. What do we got? Okay. I didn't go up here before. Oh, a cool little butterfly, wasn't it? But, like I said, I don't know how complicated it's actually going to be. But if it's going to require precise platforming, I could foresee myself having a little bit of an issue. Collect them. Wonder if I have to collect them all and then I get like some bonus coins. Did I get them all? Oh, I wish I could rotate the camera. Okay. So I don't want to fall. Yeah. I don't want to fall in the water. I don't care about... Ow! Hey! There's my first enemy there. I really didn't want to accidentally, like... See, I misjudged collecting those, and I really didn't want to fall in that water because it's insta-death. You know, this is a platformer. If I pause it here, you notice I have... Oh, I only have 2 luckies. So I don't even have 5. Okay, that's interesting. I thought I started with 5 before. Alright, so we're gonna... The other thing with his double jump, I like that you have a double jump, but I wish it was more like like Conquer or something, where I want to do like a hover. Like, I wish I could glide. But it is just literally jump, jump. Yeah, see, there's stuff over there too. Or is there stuff over there I can grab? I don't know. Well, we are going to go up toward that door. Die, you little weirdo. Alright. And now we'll go into the level proper. Or the next part of it.
Come on!
Come on! For some reason that never gets old. It's just amusing. There we go. Kick you out of the way. Break our boxes. Classic 3D trope. A 3D platformer mechanic.
Hi there.
Hey buddy, how you doing?
Howdy.
I wondered if like I got too close. I wonder if you would get all crazy on me. But yeah, you know, I'm actually genuinely surprised at how well, especially being able to, you know, you can do things with the camera that you can't do in a regular platformer that you would do on a 2D screen. You know, like, I can pan around with, you know, like I normally can, but I can easily look around anywhere. But I can also, just like I said, the being able to like zoom in, or even like, you know, maybe lean around, or like, you know, I'm leaning kind of sideways. Just the freedom of movement that you get with the camera. The main thing that I, again, have to get used to is simply the fact of I am the camera. I can't take my right analog stick. Moving that around does nothing. So I really have to, like, if I want to go, oh, okay, I want to look more toward that way. So there's where I was, you know? And I loved the bright, you know, the bright colors, and just, it looks like a real, you know, like a cartoon. It's just, I don't know, there's something about it that's just really, really charming. Okay. Hey, bub. That's unacceptable. Okay, so at first I was like, where am I supposed to go here? And I didn't realize that when I looked over here, oh yes, like, again, on the camera, look around. Look around. Ow, hey! Bub. Enough of that nonsense. There's a coin. There we go. Now, I could fall down here, and I didn't really complete this. I suppose I should go in here. We might actually get a game over. Hopefully I can get through it. And it's not hard. It's not that it's hard. But this is where I found the depth perception thing to be sort of an issue for me, because it turns into this like 2.5D thing, and of course I've got this poisonous pit. Okay, I wonder if I reposition. Maybe. Oh, really? Wonder if I can go back up somehow. No. For some reason, I have trouble with that jump, and I don't know if it's like sometimes I go on either side of it, and like I said, I think it's a one of those visually impaired perspective issues. And I think, like I said, so that's too far back. I think if I just jump and then jump again, just immediately. Yay! I'm so smart. Okay, not really, but okay. So I remember I had a lot of trouble with that when I came in here before. Partially the depth perception, and then partly like you can't step on it for very long, otherwise you're dead. Okay, where the hell am I now? Shoot, 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 shoot. I like. See what I did? There was a. I looked down and there was like this big old platform that I just took a leap of faith, and I was able to jump down there. So I skipped that little underground area. But yeah, look at the art on this. It's just really, really nice looking. I mean, a lot of detail. I'm impressed. I really am. Is there anything worthwhile up here? Hey, buddy. Yeah, I can kill you. And I know I'm going really slowly, but you know what? That's okay. We're enjoying the scenery. We're enjoying this game. So we're just going to take a leisurely pace here. Okay. Oh yeah, spiky dudes. I don't like spiky dude. It's just... Hey, bub. That's not what you're supposed to do. Ow. Hey. Man, I want to play like a Zelda game like this. Just playing like... I imagine playing like Wind Waker. Oh man, if Nintendo did like a virtual reality thing for their NX or something, and just I'm just imagining this art style reminds me a lot of something like Wind Waker, and it would just, man, playing that game in VR would be incredible. Okay, I want a cel-shaded Link or a cel-shaded Zelda in VR. Nintendo, make it happen. I demand it. Okay, well, we can go up there. Yeah, let's just jump up here. Okay. Okay, that's closed up. So I figured out what we got to do now. When I did this before, I unintentionally got through it without getting hurt. Now, again, this is cool because I can lean. And you kind of have to in order to... That's just really, really cool, the way I get around. Okay, now again, when I played this part here, I found this to be really interesting because we've got this target, we've got these bombs, and I can't look at it directly. Again, when I talked about this in, I think it was my Dreadhall's video, because the way my vision is, I tend to look off to the right. So if you notice that some of my VR videos sometimes, you know, it may be a little bit like the character isn't dead center. So if I'm looking at him here, like to me, this is pretty center with my left eye. But what you guys probably would want to see is more something like this, and I'm just guessing. This probably looks more center to you guys. So I do apologize if some of my videos, like especially some of my VR content, looks a little bit off, but you kind of get the idea of, this gives you a really good idea of how I see things with my vision impairment. So what I found is that this target, I'll show you what happens. Let me grab this. Now I'm going to look at it. And I'm throwing it too far to the left. So what I actually find, I have to compensate and I have to look a little bit to the right of where I think I need to do, and I always just have to, like, especially when I'm trying to do something with precision, I have to remind myself to do that, and so that can make it a little bit difficult. Come on, I did this right away earlier. There we go. Alright, so we've got those. There's our teleporter back. Is there anything else I can do over here? I don't think so. Oh, diamond! Gimme! Some kind of jewel. Alright, so now we're back here. We got our checkpoint. I like the way they do the checkpoint with a little check mark. Checkpoint. Alright, now this part is kind of neat here. So what we're going to do, look how we see the bee up there. He's like right up in your grill, right up in your face. Now that we're in kind of an indoor-y thing, it kind of, like I said, it does the Banjo-Kazooie thing where it has the same theme, but it has, ooh, hey, you know, it has the same theme, but it changes depending on what type of environment you're in the outside or in a cavern or, shoot. Okay, we're gonna kill that guy. Hey, buddy. How you doing? You want to be stomped? Sure you do. Come here, buddy. Hey, buddy. There you go. There we go. All right. Oh, come here. And for you, I think I'm going to bat you with my tail. There we go. That's pretty fun. Okay, we're going to get out of here. Okay. No, don't you hit the spiky thingy. Okay. So now, I was originally confused because, like, up there, it almost seems like I can get up there. Like, it feels like there's a ledge, and I don't know what going up here really does. Like, I can go up here. Ooh, could I get up there? See, it's hard to tell sometimes what's the boundary. I have a feeling right up there is, I see and I point at it like I'm like, oh yeah, look over there. It's just like this instinctive thing. I'm physically looking around, so I'm like, I'm pointing like you can actually see what the heck I'm talking about. But some of these things that, you know, you have to kind of determine whether they're the boundaries or if they're actually ledges. So I was thinking that I could go over there, but it's just way, way too far. So you don't want to go down there. So what I found, go back down here, back up a little bit. There we go. This is where we're supposed to go. Yeah, I died once trying to make that jump going, oh, that's not a chance. Okay, so we're going to go here. We're going to go over said bridge. And here we have the end of the level. So before we hit that, we're going to go up here. We're going to... Yay! Now, I'm going to do this so I don't fall off. Yeah, see, I had trouble hitting that. Because it's a little bit hard to tell where you are versus where it is. Okay, time attack. What is this? Oh, find red coins. 0 of 25. Okay, well, you know what? Whatever. Let's do a level that I have not played. This forest. And we'll just play a little bit into this so far. Ooh.
Come on.
What do you want? Hey, buddy.
Hi there.
Oh.
No.
You want some?
Hey there.
All right, on with the mission. Yeah, this is, like I said, I was really skeptical that a game like this, how it would work in VR, and other than my actual vision being kind of a minor problem, it works surprisingly well. Like I said, the main thing, I can't seem to get used to the fact that I am the camera. I'm starting to. Okay. Give me. Oh, I got an extra life. Okay. Extra lives are good. I like that. Hey! I swung at you first, buddy. Whoa! What the hell are you? Oh my! You're a. Okay. I hope. Can you climb back up here, or are you done now? Okay. Hopefully you killed yourself. That was a new little monstrosity, or not so little, I suppose. Yeah, let's see, how many luckies do I have? Oh, back. Okay, because that's right, because I died in that stupid underground thing. Oh. Whoa. Okay. Oh, that is a weird angle. That is really weird. I don't know if I like that. Like, I wish I could have rotated it where the camera is totally behind me and not off to the side. That, I think, could pose some problems, especially later on if there's, god damn it, precise platforming required. That could be an issue. Nice big windmill up there. Like I said, it's probably more of a novelty right now, but like I can't help but find myself stopping to take the time to actually explore, just look around the environments more than I normally would. What are you? Oh. Whoa. Okay. Come on. Reminds me of like a Sonic character. Like, I'm impatient. So we'll play a little bit more in here. Let's get these coins again. Yay! Haha. Oh, cool. I can butt stomp him. You're done, sir. Alright. Screw it, I'm not gonna get the coins. Let's just keep moving. I know I should, because I need lives and stuff, but like I just wanna keep the video rolling a little bit here. There we go. You're done. I wonder if coins would come out of there. Okay. Let's go look at our bridge again. So now I have choices. I can go up there, which is where I'm supposed to go. Or I can go this way. Now, is that water down there? If I miss that jump. Let's go this way just because. Whoa. What am I supposed to do? I don't think I want to go other than these coins. So again, I'm turning my body. Oh. Probably can't kill them, so we're just gonna dodge them. Okay. How you doing? Wish I could kill these guys, but okay, that worked out for the better. This almost looks like a little arena. You know, I expect a whole bunch of little dudes to come out or something. Ooh, gonna enter the windmill. Okay. Okay, what do we got here? Ow! Go away, stupid spiky thing. Let's see what's down here. These coins are. Okay. Like I said, I'm not really talking a whole lot. I'm just kind of soaking in the game and kind of just trying to learn the mechanics here. Ah, no! Hey! Okay, that's... I was trying to see if I could jump back and, like... Okay, well, at least I start right here. Hey, go... Holy... Evil thing, go away. I want to get up there, but, like, I was trying to jump so that I could swing those with my tail. Kill those idiots up at the top of that ladder. So let's you bastard. Get. There we go, now that's what we want. There we go. More coinage. So now I wonder what's up. I kind of want to see what's over there too, though. Let's find out, shall we? Actually, hold on. Over here. Oh. Okay. A lot of it's just kind of collecting other coins and stuff. Can I? Nice! Cool, that's exactly what I was trying to do. I wondered if I could. I got lucky on that one. Ah, no pun intended. Ow! Get! Okay, oh, that's right, yeah, okay. Oh, is right. Okay. Yeah, I should probably go get some of these again. I might get a game over here, but this will definitely at least give you an idea of what Lucky's Tale is like. I gotta say, I'm enjoying it. I don't know how hard it's gonna be, how hard it's gonna get later. I don't know, like in the later levels, how difficult I am going to find the platforming simply because of my vision. Go away, stupid thing. Okay, almost fell in the water there. I mean, I get why it's a platformer, you know, but, like, especially water, like, I should be able to at least jump out, you know? Lava, yeah, I understand, but water, come on, it's one of these artificial things in not just platformers, but games in general. Like, I remember for a long time, open world games always had this thing of, like Grand Theft Auto 3, and I think it took up to, what was it? I don't know if you could swim in Vice City. But I think San Andreas is where they finally said, oh yeah, by the way, your main character's not an idiot. He can actually swim. So, I like when they allow you to do that. Okay, you know what? You guys... Ow! Screw you guys. Hey! Yeah, bam, exactly. Look at... Ow, 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 yeah, that was my fault. Ah, how did I, okay, I gotta do a little jump there. Come on, throw your thingies out. There. Eat it. Oh man, I could go over the bridge. Or I could go up. Oh man, there's stuff over there too. Can I go over? How would I get over there? Definitely replayability, you know, trying to find everything, you know, it tells you how many collectibles you've gotten and secrets and red coins and stuff like that, so. I'm not playing, a heart. I'll take that. Absolutely. Now, I am going to go back down because I don't trust myself to go jumping from up there down to the bridge, because I know I will fall into the water, and I don't want to make that mistake. Okay, well, what do we got here? These are bouncy pads. Oh, what is that? Oh, these are little time things that I'm going to fail at. Oh, there we go. Kill that guy. That's fine. But yeah, definitely replayability. I think this is something that this might be a better game than something, you know, like than a fast racing game, because it's really self-paced. You can, you know, if I want to, I can just stop and go really slowly, look around, and just kind of move at my own pace. Or if I'm really good, you know, you can fly through this and... Oh, I hit attack. No! Oh, that is unfortunate. I didn't even look at my health. Well, you know what? Actually, this video has gone on surprisingly probably quite a long time, so I think we will wrap up the video here, unfortunately with a death, but this is Lucky's Tale. It comes free with the Oculus Rift. Now, I don't remember... I know it did if you pre-ordered it, and I don't recall... the two games that originally came with the Oculus when you pre-ordered was Lucky's Tale and Eve Valkyrie. Eve Valkyrie was the one that they first announced, and then later they're like, oh yeah, by the way, you get this 3D platformer too. Now that the Rift is officially out, as far as, I mean, officially out, I won't say that it's still widely available. People are still waiting for their pre-orders, and if you order now, I think there's still kind of a delay. You know, they're not going to ship it out to you right away. But I don't know if that has changed. If that was just kind of like a Founders Edition, like if you pre-ordered and supported, you get the 2 free games. But nevertheless, you may get it with the Rift for free, and along with Eve Valkyrie, and if not, they are also listed in the Oculus store. Now these are not available through Steam or any other place. These are exclusives because Oculus helped fund the development for these games, and that's one thing that I really haven't even touched on in any of the VR videos that I've recorded so far, is that some of these games actually are Oculus exclusive, as far as like exclusive to the Rift versus also being available to HTC Vive owners. And I have mixed feelings about that, because on one hand, I get it, because Oculus, it's not just because, oh hey, we're making it available to our platform, our headset. It's they've actually sunk money into these developers to help them develop the game. So I guess I would be more okay with if it was a timed exclusive, okay, maybe for the first month or two, or, whatever limited time frame, maybe make it to the Rift owners first. But where I have a problem is that VR is, right now especially, it is a limited market platform right now. These headsets are not cheap. They are, the Rift is $600. The Vive is $800. Not to mention the Rift later on, hopefully this year, we're going to get the touch controllers. And I don't know how much those are going to cost. Couple hundred bucks for another camera sensor and the touch controllers. And you have to have a beefy machine to run VR. And the PC also has never really been limited. Like if it's PC, it doesn't matter. Like, this game is only, it might be optimized better for NVIDIA or ATI or AMD, whatever. But you can always play. Like if it's a PC platform, if your rig is able to run it, there's no exclusivity. It doesn't matter if I have a Dell monitor or a Samsung monitor. Who cares? You can play it. And that's the way the PC's been since its inception, many, many years ago. And now we're getting into, like, everything runs on the PC, but now we're plugging these proprietary headsets in. And, originally Oculus had said that, they're going to be available exclusively through the Oculus Store, but we don't care if you play them with another headset. And then there's been some thing about like, no, actually some of these games are actually Oculus exclusive. They actually test for when you run them if you have your headset plugged in. Is it a Rift? If it's not, well then you can't play. And so I'm not going to get into that whole thing because that's not what this video is about. This video is about Lucky's Tale. But I just wanted to kind of mention that as sort of a topic because it is worth mentioning for VR reasons, something to consider with the Rift. At least for now, Valve and HTC have said no, like our games, we are not going to make them exclusive to our platform because if we want VR to be recognized, if we want it to be adopted widely, it should run on any headset. If you got a PC that can run it, you got a headset that can run it, go for it. That's what it should be. And that is the philosophy I agree with. Like I said, I'm okay with a little bit of a timed exclusive just because if you put a lot of money into a developer to develop a certain title, yeah, I totally get, like, okay, here, you guys get the advantage of coming out on our platform first. But I do think that it should eventually go and just be available for everybody. Now, I also could argue that they've said, okay, well, there are certain games that only run on the Vive right now, but I think those are largely because out of the gate, the Vive has the motion controllers and the room scale VR. So there are just some experiences that technically cannot be done with the Oculus Rift at the moment. So that is kind of an issue, but I have a feeling that some, if not most of these titles, once Oculus has released its touch controllers and has more, actual like physical manipulation of the environment capability, then you're going to see some of these titles be supported also through the Rift. So that is anyway a little bit of the current state of VR and things, as well as a look at Lucky's Tale. Again, it's just a really charming 3D platformer. I haven't looked behind me. Okay, just an island in front of me, nothing really to see behind me. But yeah, Lucky's Tale. I was really skeptical. I wondered if the camera was going to be zoomed too far out for me to be able to play. But it turns out, you just sit back enough from the camera and you can pretty much determine how close in or how far away you want to be. So surprisingly, like I said, surprisingly, as long as it's not text. For the most part, I've found what I've played in VR so far, I've found to be I've been pleasantly surprised at how playable I've found them. So yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed it. Got a nice little colorful VR game for you this time. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Follow me on Twitter at BGFH79. And until next time, I will talk to you guys again later.